So, yeah, this is Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio, and Bill Jordan, you are not first, motherfucker!
Welcome to 90.
Jason Lehman owns you, son! Owns you! Dude, Bill tries to beat Jason every week, and Jason is on that ass, boy. You can't beat him.
Bill
to the
always
comments.
sends me a message like, what time are you guys coming on? And he wants to kick Jason's ass.
Every time. What's up,
Yeah.
Jersey, Bill, Jason, Fernando, the crew? Big Squeegee. I like that profile pic, bro. He's got a fucking traffic cone on his head. It's epic. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to turn my camera and my microphone off. You and Tim can talk amongst each other.
You know I'm sharing that now.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Maybe Mark can talk then.
Well, Mark can definitely talk. We know Mark's got that in him.
Jennifer,
Mark, how's your week been, buddy?
My week has been pretty good. It's trying to finish up a restoration job and got a bunch of shit stuck.
A week?
Oh, well, this one we've been on for almost a month.
So what do you do? Do your regular route work and then go back to it?
Well, I split up the route work. Like, one guy's a dedicated route guy. That's all he does. Right. He has the bulk of the route. And then one of my guys has 2 days a week of route work, so we'll kind of move that around. And then two high-rise guys, they're up doing a hospital for a buddy of mine in another company. They should have finished today, I hope. Then I'll get them back for the restoration. So it's a juggling. It's just juggling.
Right.
And I don't know. I guess the older I get, the more I love the payday on these jobs, but getting them done is brutal. I mean, we're rigging swing stage on a job that it's literally 3 to 4 hours of pulling up cables, setting up everything just to, get to where you got to go. And then half a day on each time you're up there.
How much time do you spend on each piece of glass, though?
Well, some are better than others.
Your mom.
Shush. Excuse me, but you're no longer invited to my podcast. But now it's like the first, it's, let me see, 3, 6, 9, 12 windows on each move. That's all it is, 12 windows on a 24-foot stage. And the 12 windows generally takes about 4 hours. So if you divide that up, it's not bad. And then we're putting a coating, the Innovations coating on it to try to keep the stains at bay. But like I said, dude, one of my guys is, 28, and he's built like an animal, dude. And you've never, some of these guys might know, dude, pulling up 270 feet of power cord this big around, it's like inch in diameter up a building is like, we put a little roller on the edge so you can pull it up over the roller. But, dude, your arms, our shoulders, everything is just burning,
Right.
And you got to do that on every single move.
Speaking of window cleaning.
Yeah.
Greg the Great 244 is new to the channel. Welcome, Greg.
Welcome, Greg.
Hello, Greg.
He would like to know if we have any tips for starting a new window cleaning company. My first tip would be don't.
Yeah.
No. Get an accountant. Get an accountant. Yeah. Make sure you get insurance. And never do more than you're comfortable doing.
Yeah. It's like a freight train.
3 tips from T Squeegee, because it's like
get in front of
train.
a lot of glass.
Get
a lot
get
of
in front of a
Well,
lot of
let's ask
glass.
Greg this: is Greg interested in doing commercial or residential or both?
Yeah, Greg, what would you like to do? Commercial, residential, both, some, maybe not some. You know, something. I mean, let us know, Greg. Maybe we can help you out a little better. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I seen Lewis Coatney and the gang. Everyone's in Nashville today. That's cool, huh? You remember Lewis? He got more views on his video, his live video today, and comments than what's his name, Joe, the opinionated window cleaner, gets in like a week on like 17 videos, which is pretty good for Lewis. I feel like.
I haven't seen a Joe Hardy video in a while. Did he unfriend me or something?
Maybe he might have. He might have. I don't know. You know,
he was probably pissed off because you kept calling his motorcycle a Honda Davidson and ragging on it because it had a Chevy emblem on it, and you did all kind of face swaps on the dude.
Who puts a fucking
and you do a
Chevy
very
emblem?
bad.
You know that shit's liquid nailed to the side.
That wasn't me.
You know what?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Okay, it wasn't you, but you prompted us to do that stuff.
You made us do it by not farting in fart chat.
They punished me by not talking. They punished me because I won't fart to them by not talking to me. That's a brutal punishment.
Right.
That really is.
I see Eric Bland got on to give me a thumbs down. What's up, Eric? I'm glad I live in your headspace at all times.
I miss Eric. Yeah. He'll be back soon.
I got recommended a video this afternoon. I was going through some videos and it led me to Eric's channel, and that guy, I tell you, I feel bad for that kid.
Which
do not
video?
like him. He was in a water park.
I don't know.
I watched about half of it, and Richie ended up sending me a Voxer message, and I just went away from it. But
yeah,
it's funny.
Did he ever get his internet fixed?
Who?
Richie.
I don't know if he did or not.
You video chat him still, or because
no,
I can't.
No,
I never answer.
I don't even bother with that anymore.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of pointless.
Richie likes that video chat, man.
It breaks your brain trying to figure out what the fuck he's even saying.
Yeah, Richie loves that video chat. He's not messing around when it comes to that video chat.
Yeah, and his internet and his cell phone out in California is fucking Dixie cup and strings at best. Right. It's like, come on, dude, really? Yeah. Let's just talk on the phone.
Eric got on both of his profiles to give us a thumbs down.
Hey,
it's either that or Perry Tate, because I know he sets his alarm clock for our show. Hey Perry, I heard it's your birthday. Did you have any bleach cake? I mean, did you have a birthday cake?
Yeah.
You fuck you.
Wasn't that like Princess for a Day hat?
Yeah, that shit was funny. Who said that?
I said that to you.
Tim,
I got
right.
sent to me. I mean, yeah.
Princess for a Day. That's fucking great. I don't see Bland anywhere cleaning windows, and I'm out every day on the roads in the Detroit area.
Oh, he's waiting for a house to call in so he can finally do a video this spring.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. He's in the t-shirt business now.
Yeah, I think he's a t-shirt guy now. That's what I think. Is Sky's the Limit hiring?
I don't know. Are they smart?
Sky's the Limit hiring. How do you?
I don't know. What are your qualifications, Greg the Great?
Yeah, Greg the Great. Who are you? Are you a plant, Greg?
Are you
Mark Tanner's son?
Listen, I got some advice for you, Greg the Great. You need to lose that screen name because we'll humble your ass right now.
Can you put a kickstand on a dislike? Yes, you can put a kickstand on a dislike. You could even put a kickstand on a turd. Just wait for what Reach It does next.
Yeah.
Just when you think you've seen it all, we give you the biggest piece of shit yet.
Reach It shit.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit what any of y'all say. That kickstand is fucking. That's next level.
That's next level.
That's next level stupid.
Yeah, Greg. If you have any other questions outside of that, which it doesn't seem likely that you do, because I feel like you're joshing around with us right now. Just let us know if we can help you out any further. But those would be my suggestions,
I'm just saying,
Greg.
I mean, if Perry Tate, I mean, I don't know. As a guy that's used to carrying around a kickstand all of his life, I guess you don't need one for your gunslinger. So maybe you guys that don't have a kickstand. Come on, Tanner.
Dude, I put landing gear on the shit. I've got one set up with off-road tires if you want to.
What? Why would you put accessories on a bucket on a belt like that? I mean, why wouldn't you come up with something that's like we could actually use? That's what.
Adolf Drippler said, Greg the Great, do you want to start a company together? Greg the Great said, yes. Let's do it in the Royal Palm Beach area.
Oh, that's where I am. Why don't you come on out? Who is Greg the Great?
I don't know. He's got a buddy in here named Adolf Drippler.
Drippler. That must be a new bucket on a belt that they're designing.
I complained about my mini clamps yesterday. Within 6 hours, Philip already had them coming my way. That doesn't surprise me. Did you get the invoice first?
Yeah.
I got an alert that the Vikings are trading Everson Griffin to the Browns. Who's Everson Griffin, Fernando? Who is Everson Griffin, my dude? Help me out. What position does he play?
DB.
Is he a DB? Ooh, we taking him off the Vikings too, son.
Yeah.
Man, we gonna fucking... Man, I hope we play the Vikings and whoop y'all whole asses. I'm gonna drive down there and shit
They're gonna be
mouth.
rebuilding. They won't be back.
Your mouth is what you're gonna
They've been rebuilding since their existence, man.
Who?
Vikings, man. Yeah, they're always rebuilding.
I bet you was the biggest fucking Vikings fan ever when they had Dante Culpepper and Randy Moss. You were probably like...
I love Culpepper. I love Moss.
He's Greg Thompson. Do you know who Greg Thompson is?
Yeah, I know who that is. He's a friend of the family. He's a good kid. Fucking red hair, ginger bitch.
Oh, hey!
He said red hair, ginger bitch.
So who's Adolf Drippler? Another friend of the family?
That I'll find out. Let me see.
Shitheads. Why is Mark's people always wanting to hear starting shit?
I know, right?
DB, he's mad good. Yeah, $126 or so with shipping. I can tell you this: Phillips clamps with the integrated hose holder are fucking gangster as shit, bro.
So how many times you got to use that pole?
Oh, I've been using it every day. I used it as the fucking 6-section sim trad today. It was pretty dope, dude.
Yeah.
I had this new house at a steep ass, one of those houses that's level in the front and then you walk out the back and it drops off 3 fucking stories. Well, I couldn't get a ladder on the side of the house, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to use the Sim Trad 9000! And it worked good, dude. I just took my WCR trad pole fucking tip out of it, crammed it in the sim pole, cinched her down, and cleaned the winders, son. Cleaning winders!
I gotta be honest though, since we got those new cone tips for the
I hate ginger
for the trad pole
bastards. Yeah. Adolf Drippler's killing me, man. I'm sorry. I don't know who that is, but it's fucking funny. He called the ginger I hate ginger soulless bastards. That's so funny. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mark.
No, since they sent out that new tip, dude, I don't think I'm going to buy another trad pole, no matter who's making it. I'm telling you that fucking thing, especially because it made the top. I know you don't care as much as I do, but it made it rigid because that piece goes way down into the pole.
Yes.
I'm like, man,
you can tell the difference.
I haven't put it in yet.
That pole has set the bar, and there's not much I can see that you would improve on to where it's worth paying. I buy another one because I know what I'm getting. No offense to Phil or anyone else,
or anyone else for that matter.
Yeah.
Right.
I would need a second one because I'm, maybe if my daughter gets good at cleaning windows this year, maybe I'll buy another one. You know what I mean? If I do, if there's something else on the market, I might look at it. But, dude, it's a badass pole. I actually said, Chris.
Yeah, my guys love it, but they said to me, I got to ask how much it costs. I said, well, this is a promo here. I said, but they're $200. I said, I do plan to buy a couple. Because sometimes if you're doing, it'd be nice to have 2. One set up with a washer and a squeegee on certain jobs. Occasionally, I like to have 2 going at once. And both of my high-rise guys goes, you know what? That's a great pole. And I'm sure, but we don't want you spending $200 on that for us because we'll know you'll get pissed off when we lose it or fuck it up.
What's
I'm
up,
like, well,
Seth? Yeah, dude, I'm with you on that, man. That's what I
yeah,
said. I mean, if
Set fires.
if she gets good on the squeegee, then that'd be one thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
here's
yeah.
something nice for you. You know what I mean? Because I don't think she'd lose it. Someone else probably would, but
I need to order rubbers
I need to order
really
rubbers
bad.
too. I need to order rubbers really bad too.
Yeah.
Um, I'm running low on my previous. I used to buy Black Diamond squeegee
I've got
rubber,
I've got
but
3 left. I've got three
Perry Tate's
12s
a cunt
left.
hole. Huh?
Yeah. I only have 3 12s left. I got to order like tonight, I think, to make sure I
Yeah.
last. I got to get
Well,
it in.
I got enough to get me through a couple of more days. 'Cause I bought a bunch, just before we went to Kansas City. I bought a shitload of rubber, and
Yeah.
just to have it stocked up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
And
just running out.
yeah,
Been a couple weeks deep into this, and now I'm starting to get low.
yeah.
So I got
I had
to
like 4 dozen fucking 24 T-tops. You know what I mean? So,
Right,
and then
right.
I had like 4 dozen of the round 24s, and I just
Man, shit's dirty this year, dude.
running low.
Everything's
Yeah, running
dirty.
low, running low.
Yeah, I'm going through rubbers like crazy right now.
I still haven't got to try Black Diamond Soft, so I'm still on my.
Yeah, I'd like some Black
Silver
Diamond
rubber.
soft. How would that would be cool.
I'm just not gonna wait for
Yeah.
that shit, man. I mean, they fucked up on 2 orders of that shit for me, and the actually the ones I got that are soft are 18s, and I don't hardly ever use 18s. I cut up
Yeah.
my 22s into 18s just what I keep in the truck. But I've been meaning to bring a couple out to try them in my 18, and and they came with that package of window cleaning equipment I bought that the guy was selling out. So it still didn't come from the source that it should have, and I don't know. I guess I could buy some from WCR to give it a go. I'm sure they'll send me the right shit if they have soft,
Do they even
'cause
have Black Diamond right now?
I don't know.
Wow, I don't know. Do they? I don't know. I don't
Jersey.
know.
Do you guys have Black
Yeah,
Diamond?
you guys. Yeah, I didn't even ask. Mr. Lister, the Sister Fister. I heard someone is trying to start up a business in West Palm Beach. Can I help you with that? I need a job.
I got a big fucking fan club out here
Yeah,
tonight.
dude.
What the? Who did you tell you were on tonight?
Yeah, jeez.
I mean,
Mark
That's
the
a write-up.
Star.
I showed up, got an hour late, but there was an accident on the highway, so it was all good. That's a
They
write-up.
do sell Black Diamond.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, shit. Well, then it's, if you got it in stock, I'm just going to order some then.
I'm just
I
going
just-
to order everywhere. Just down.
Huh?
He's still distributing it. I mean,
Oh,
still gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Fuck.
it's still. I mean, unless they have
I'm
it
going to just
stocked
order
there.
some Unger, because I'll tell you this right now.
Right.
The Black Diamond rubber doesn't go in my brass Unger channel. It's too fat. The fucking writing on it is too fat to
Right.
slide into the channel.
Right.
It's a pain in the dick. I gotta put my rubber in like treating a Mormon fucking squeegee tool. I gotta squirt a bunch of soap on it to get it to work.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I just rather.
Mr. List of the Sister Fister.
JT, I'm on the podcast right now.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. All right. Here, you want to meet? This is
He's like,
This is Mr.
what's
Lister.
up, man?
That's Mr. right there. Yeah. All right.
God, you're almost as big as nerd as your dad.
He's taller than me. He's taller than
He's
me
taller-
now. Hey,
He's
listen,
taller than me
You've
now.
achieved
What?
greatness.
that's not how I do what?
That's not hard to do.
Oh, not hard to do.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
I got Adolf Dribbler out here too.
Yeah, Adolf Dribbler. He's in my living room. And the fish is in my living room. All right. Yeah. Go play in
all
traffic.
Right. Go play in traffic.
I'd rather just mess with Dad.
I love the
That's
fact
great.
that you just got blowed up right there.
Yeah, yeah.
36-inch soft piece for $2.68. So $2.68 will get you 2 pieces of rubber, right? Because they come in twos, or did you break them down?
Or they just one big one, 36-inch long.
And I got people sending me text messages during the podcast. I just Hola. What's up, John?
John La Liberty, he's out there cleaning the high rise. Gotta love it, dude. I see that shit sometimes and I miss it. I really do.
That shit scares me, man. I seen him over there at the hospital doing it, coming through downtown the other day. It's crazy.
It's a young man. Like I've never seen John. I met John one time, and I could tell, and seeing him on the buildings, he's enjoying it.
Yeah, he seems like he enjoys his job.
Yeah.
Well, he's all about window cleaning. He's got a group too. He's got that rope riders group for the high rise guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also got a group called Rump Riders, but he didn't invite none of us to that.
I got invited.
John the Freedom also has a group called the Rump Riders, but there's not very many. There's not very many people in it.
Mud packers.
Old stool pushers are us.
John loves his job,
cool.
And I'm sure you do, John. Now you just got to figure out how to do it for yourself, buddy.
Yeah, the milkman is taller.
Oh, he'll own.
That ain't right.
He's with the right people. He'll own the squeegee squad one of these days, man. I mean,
Squad.
they're legit too, man. They're everywhere.
Hey, tell your boy Casnocha to come on the podcast already, man.
Yeah, he won't do it.
We ain't looking for trade secrets.
Hey, David Casnucci is scary as hell, man. He ain't coming on here.
Yeah, he's over there pretending that he ain't sniffing Perry's bean bag.
They've got a guy. I think Chad. Hey, John, Chad works with you guys, right? Chad Williams. That dude is legit, man. He worked with me on a few jobs. That guy's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, he can clean some glass, and fast too. They were doing that University of Kentucky down in Lexington last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do all that big shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't do a job like that. There's no way.
Dude, you know what the best window cleaning jobs, at least for me, I can't speak for everybody, are not the 20-story buildings, dude. They're the 10s, 8s, the ones that take 2 or 3 days. You don't have to worry about weather. They're in and out and bang in the truck and go home. This shit that takes 7-10 working days. You always got weather. It's just, and by the end of the jobs, the guys are done. I mean, I know Kaz is a great window cleaner, and I'm sure that John is too, from what I've seen. But you are wearing yourself out, and trust me when I tell you, what he's gonna feel at 50 is worse than what the average Joe Blow cleaning storefronts or residential is going to feel.
Yeah.
You make it now while you can, man.
Yep.
They we got started getting a lot of mid to low high rise buildings built around here. So we're getting so many high rise companies in town. It's very competitive. Yeah. It's a huge. It's like commercial. It's that competitive up here. Wow. And then you got fish in the mix, and they're going after every 2- and 4-story building with the water fed poles.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
Sound like you got a lot of competition down there where you're at.
Oh, I mean, it's a bigger area, so everybody just kind of.
Well, up here, it's all mom and pop shops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We
got a lot of those, but we don't have like Cleveland and Cincinnati seem to get more of the like residential franchises.
Yeah,
we
got some franchises around here. You see Fish rolling around. You see fucking Central Glass rolling around. You know what I mean?
Well, Sandusky's nothing to sneeze about. I mean, that's a big area. The whole area is bigger. Well, I mean, for what it is, it's a big area.
It's really hard to survive here. It's really hard.
Right.
Yeah, but you got them lake homes. Those are big money homes, right?
Yeah, for fucking like 6 months, and then for the rest of the year, you ain't doing shit.
Right.
It makes it hard to fucking maintain that kind of shit. I mean, trust me. After 10 years, I'm working for. Well, how long is? Well, I think he started. Well, no, it was maybe 12 years in residential window cleaning before. Clear views, anyways. It took us that long to get to the. You know what I mean? To get the clients that we do have. You know what I mean? It's fucking rough, dude. It's rough.
Yeah.
Just because people are they come here for a little while. They only stay in while it's warm. They've got a guy they've been using for years. You know what I mean? So they're few and far between.
They still like I ran into it. And we're starting to run into last year and this year. Last year a guy retired, and this year a guy had a heart attack. So I mean, we're getting back into those big areas that it's hard to get into because they've been with the same guy for 30 years. You know what I mean? So they're starting to call us to do windows and stuff. So we're starting to get into
God,
that.
why is everyone on here blowing fucking Mark Tanner? Mark Tanner's a fucking douche.
He's the
Hey,
star.
Mark. What's up, Big D? What's up, Big D? Are you gonna give me the Big D later? Yeah, dude. Yes, Jason.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good thing then.
Dude, fucking, I'm fucking already wore out.
Me.
I'm already wore out. And spring hasn't even really officially sprung yet. There's one thing I am doing differently this year than I'd been doing in previous years. Last year, I filled the calendar up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I put everything ahead. Now when motherfuckers call, they were like, when can I get my windows done? Tomorrow or right now. You know, that's why I've been doing shit. I've been whatever they call. If I'm in the area and I can do, I just do it. Go do it.
Our next opening is May 2nd, and we are just.
I mean,
there's an occasional
booked.
Saturday we're solid. No. I'm just like that's where we're at because Easter.
I'm
Easter
booked.
being this late.
Yeah.
Easter being this late, everybody wants to look good for the holidays now.
Well, everyone wants to fucking, everyone calls in, of course, gets their May dates. I mean, May's fucking full.
Yeah.
But I have a job I have at least one house every fucking day in the month of May almost.
That
except
2 weeks
for Saturday and Sunday.
2 weeks into May and 2 weeks
Saturday
into June are crushed. You know,
Yeah,
everybody's trying to wait till it's going to rain. Let's wait till after the rain.
I've got appointments for June from last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my fall cleanings, fall cleanings always fill up June. So I do a bunch of houses on the island over there. When I do the fall cleaning, they schedule the cleaning for June right away. They're like, come on this day. The spider guy should be done by then. You know what I mean? They've got it all fucking worked out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some people don't use spider guys, and you get those people between April and May, and then the spider guy people, they all pop off in June and July.
Right.
When it's the worst of fucking time to scrub fucking spider spray off
I hate
the
that
windows.
shit.
Yeah,
Horrible.
fuck.
You got to get it like the next day before it starts baking in. It sucks when it bakes in.
Yeah, Derek Holloway gets what I'm talking about. A lot of my area is vacation homes. And unless you want to get out and freeze your fucking balls off and make money, you're not going to make no money cleaning windows here. That's the only reason why I think the business has survived as long as it has, is I have an extreme tolerance to the cold weather. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for my Scotch-Irish Highland blood, no, I'm just kidding. I don't. I honestly.
Well, you grew up there. You know.
I grew up here.
Yeah. I couldn't go up there and do it. I didn't grow up there. You're 20 degrees colder in the winter. You know.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Best about Lent is the fish fillet is cheap at McDonald's. I've only eaten one fish fillet my entire life.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that shit.
I'm not a fish fillet fan. I've been off of the fast food now for a couple of weeks. I did have a cheeseburger the other day. I have to admit that though. But
I love fast food.
The sugar's going pretty good. I'm losing a little bit of weight. I actually had to tighten my belt. I had to put a new hole in my new belt. So
you're gonna lose some lot more going into the season.
Right. Yeah. Oh,
You'll be out there sweating and.
Well, I've been purposely wearing layers to sweat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I've been sweating a little. I've been stinking like a fucking beat up whore every time I come home. A stank, son. Yeah, I mean it's it's getting ready to pop off. I got that. I got a big job. Just called me out of the blue. They're like they want their. I normally do them in June or like late June, but they called and wanted it done earlier, which was godsend. I'm like, that's super awesome. And now the ground is getting firm enough for me to put the lift back on the grass so I can go finish my caulk job. So things are starting to fall into place here finally.
Right.
So,
right. We had a museum call in here in town. It'd be a good high profile job for us, and Leah's trying to give him a deal, but it's an all day job. You got to pull the storms off the house,
right.
do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a lot of them. There's 60 some storms like that. You got to pull off
What's
the building.
up,
So it's
Richie
all day.
Blue?
I told her no discounts on this. There's no way we're going full price on this bitch. I'm not going to waste a whole day on this thing and lose money on it. Not in season. There's no reason to do that. You know what I mean? There's just too much work right now.
If you want energy drinks, switch to G Fuel, no sugar. I don't need. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm trying to get my system to develop its own kind of fucking energy. I've been replacing it with energy drinks for the last 3 or 4 years, and it's just I wasn't sleeping good, and I think that I don't know what it had. I don't know. Maybe it's because I moved my bed away from the 5G fucking death ray, or it's me not fucking doing the sugar. But I've been sleeping better. There for a while, man. I would go to sleep and sleep like a solid 7-8 hours, and wake up and it felt like I haven't slept at all. You know what I mean? Like I'm fucking just exhausted. So I've been feeling a lot better. So
yeah. That's awesome.
So hopefully my energy will maintain the workload that I've acquired. Hopefully Elena gets her ass out of bed in the morning and learns how to clean windows fast. I don't know. She's going to be doing a lot of work I don't want to do. She's going to be doing a lot of bending over and stuff. For me... Well, she'll start. I'm gonna start her off slow. She's, I'm gonna let her wash windows while I fucking squeegee them. You know what I mean? To get her to get the muscle memory down, and that's how I train people.
Dude, your customers will flock to her.
Yeah,
she's customers see a little girl come in and start helping daddy out.
She's a cutie patootie. Yep. Yeah, she's a cutie patootie. Well, my plan is I have that. Well, I don't know. I might end up putting a fucking, I might end up putting a 302 in my Ranger and body dropping it. Whoa!
Damn!
Nice. Yeah. Or I might just.
I want to get to my jobs faster.
Yeah, I just that, or I might just. Once she gets the hang of things, maybe I'll just send her out to do storefronts and stuff, so I don't have to do that shit anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, you put her on storefronts and teach her to price. Because she'll pick up work.
Absolutely.
Now, see, that's what I was thinking. I could easily train her how to clean storefronts. She could do all that shit herself. All she's got to do is hand off fucking invoices and clean the windows and get jobs. That's all she's got to do. And just because I don't really do a lot of storefronts. I mean, I do restaurants, but like storefronts, like brick and mortar storefronts, like sub shops, stupid shit like that. Cellular service stores. I don't do that shit. You know what I mean? Right. And there's a ton of it around here. I bet you I could probably whack a lot of these motherfuckers' heads off if I really wanted to. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
do they have a lot of concretions, secretions, and solutions?
No, it is not stupider, stronger, fucking whatever the fuck you want to call it. That guy is such a dipshit. Go drink some bleach, you fuck.
Remember that? I forgot.
Yes, I remember him drinking bleach. Yes, I remember him drinking. You remember him drinking bleach? Yes. As a matter of fact, I do remember him drinking bleach.
That just popped in his head.
Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that.
Can we have a Bigfoot moment tonight? Possibly. We might be able to have a Bigfoot moment tonight, but don't fucking pressure me, dude. All right? Fucking A, Richie. I'm tired of the pressure, man. Fucking douchebag, dude.
Check out Dr. Rhonda Patrick, man.
Rhonda Patrick? Come on, dude. Are you are you seriously coming at me with that? Like I don't fucking know that?
No, listen to her. Listen to that shit. I get into her, man.
Dude,
Joe Rogan.
She said, dude, she straight up said that she believes. I mean, she's Dr. Rhonda Patrick is probably, I don't know what she believes, but I can tell you this right now: the chick's pretty fucking smart.
Very smart, smarter than me.
If you ever listen to her on Joe Rogan, I want to get into all the things, but she's a cool ass lady. Man. That chick knows everything, dude.
Yeah. She'll keep us lab to 100 if we'll listen to her.
Right. So, what do you guys got going on? You guys got any plans for this summer? I mean, I know people are gonna be like, dude, so, like, what's the deal with the outlaw window cleaner fucking duty do? And we're gonna be like, I don't know, dude. And
All I know is it better be a place that we could bring a smoker.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing some cooking.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, dude. Like I said, let's have it in Ohio the first round.
See how many people are interested, and then we can decide how big.
Why
the
don't we
place
just?
would be.
I tell you what, we'll just do it privately. We won't tell nobody, and we'll just do it the first one by ourselves. Just have some dudes come out. You guys will just get what do you want to call it? These nuts in your mouth.
Well, if it's, I mean, where's the?
What do you want to
Is
call
it?
it?
Was it true that Cleveland's going to be a huge convention next year?
Yeah, that's what they said.
No, that's just
was that bullshit?
No, that was me being a jackass.
I was like, whoa!
I can't believe everybody fell for that.
Fuck yeah, I fell for it. I just glanced through Facebook.
Yeah,
today.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was just being
like
facetious.
2020 in Cleveland. Wow.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
We'd have to switch this year going down to Florida because everybody be coming to Ohio then.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'll go to that. If one of the two of you or a couple outlaws is going to go to big convention, I'd consider going. I'd like to check it out.
Yeah. I think if I decide to do it, it probably won't be until
till season.
Well,
but dude, you just take a long weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're going away for a week. You're going away for a long.
I think it's a Thursday, Friday, and that's it. I think it's like 2 days. So
yeah, I mean, just double up on your shit and go.
I would end up doing what I did the last time, though.
What's that?
I would end up driving out.
How far is it? Oh yeah, it's
16 hours one way.
Yeah, oof. With Josh in the van again.
It's only halfway through state this time, right?
I don't know. Well, I don't know what it is. It was fun though.
I'll fly out.
Yeah,
is it close to where we already were? I mean, can we go back to BB's?
Fuck. That chicken sandwich. Yeah, I probably won't make a decision until July. I'm going to be honest with you. Whether it's a dead set yes or a dead set no. You know what I mean? I won't.
And it's in August, right? Yeah. When is it in August?
The first or second week of August. August 8th and 9th, I think.
Can we put shut up, Tim won't go. Can we put 3
Hey Leah, book me something on the second floor.
Jersey, can we put $3 $99 tickets over on the maybe so we don't have to pay the $300 when we decide to go? Oh shit.
How about this?
Hey, fuck you, Tim. I got a guest pass.
Fuck.
I'm a special guest, dude. Dude.
You tell Jersey to set up
high profile like me.
Set us up a booth and we'll do a live podcast right there.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a fucking guest pass. Tim's like, man, fuck you, dude. That's fucked up.
I ain't got no guest pass. I gotta fucking pay for this shit. I'm fucking
I don't know if we did
guest pass.
Yeah, if we did go, we'd end up having to do a OWC radio in the fucking in the hotel room or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be down there in the convention.
Yeah. We'll do that live.
Yeah, I'm only going if the four, me, Josh, Tim, and Mark go as a group. I'll go. But we all have to commit to go. That way if there's any static, Josh can pick them up and hit a dude with another dude.
I gotta have redemption, man. I gotta have fucking redemption. Fucking give me fucking redemption, bro.
Dude, I'll tell you what. If you guys, give me enough time where I can get, because the longer I wait, because I gotta fly, the more I gotta pay for a plane ticket, less I'm gonna spend there. Right. I'll go. I mean, you have my commitment. If at least one of the two of you goes, I'm in. Well,
the only way I'm going is if Tim and fucking Josh go. That's the only way.
I'll go. I'm in. I'll put a Branson envelope in the pot.
What about Jason Snyder? He'd go, wouldn't right?
I don't know if Jason will or not. I don't believe anything Tim says.
Go fly with me, man. Let's fly.
I ain't flying, bruh.
Fly. You gotta get used to flying.
Jason Lehman, don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you.
Dude, we're gonna fly down to Tanner next year anyway. When I get the easy trip out with Branson, it's like a quick trip, like an hour and a half, dude.
Richie Blue said Tim won't go, guaranteed.
I already said I need redemption, Richie.
Hey, if you go to the huge convention, we will make you paint the walls and unpack inventory. Jennifer's probably watching this and like fucking out there stewing right now. Like, you motherfucker.
She ain't going?
Well, I already told you. I'm not.
We'll marry your ass to Branson.
I'm not going. I won't make a decision on whether I'm going or not until July, because I'm not going to do what I did last year.
Well, you got to let me know if Jen's going, because I got to take Leah if Jen's going.
Why do you have to take Leah?
Because Leah, I don't know. Leah wouldn't probably like to go.
So if Jennifer and Leah go, that means Josh's wife's got to go. And then if Josh's wife's got to go, that means Mrs. Tanner's going to come.
That's a party.
No, Tim's Mark's like, no, she's not.
Yeah. She would go if I asked her to go, but she'd be like, she doesn't get all this, you know. She knows we make our living washing windows. She knows as much about window cleaning as
nobody's sensitive. You're the one that's drawing attention to it. Now you seem sensitive. Go ahead. What's that, Mark?
I'm not being sensitive at all.
Not you.
I'm just saying this. Jason. I'm calling out Jersey and the WCR boys. You bring a smoker there, and we make this a fucking barbecue, man.
Yeah, right. Jersey said he wants me to ask Aunt Tammy and see if she wants to go. Aunt Tammy!
Dude, if Aunt Tammy's going, I'm in. Hate staying home.
Hey, Aunt Tammy's way taller than you, bro.
Oh, everybody's like. I'm gonna fucking show up to that convention in those Gene Simmons boots with the snakes on them and everything.
Wanna rock and roll all night and be this tall every day.
Tell me that's not the worst band ever.
That is the worst band ever.
Gene Simmons old is the worst thing ever. When he had that freaking reality show, that was cool. God. He's so conceited.
Richie Blues,
he invented everything. Yeah.
Richie Blues' favorite video of the year is the kickstand trailer for summer 2019.
Dude, that thing is fucking so epic.
The best.
I want to see that thing show up in a movie theater as a program on the big
screen. When is the huge convention? August what?
August 8th and 9th, I think. Jersey will have to confirm.
Yeah, we just make it happen now and don't schedule those dates and get there. I'll go.
Listen, dude.
Just need Josh.
Listen, dude.
What?
I can't commit. I can neither confirm nor deny that I'm going.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Because Jennifer is probably watching right now.
I'm sorry.
Jennifer's the boss. Don't tell nobody.
Hey, I think I'm definitely shooting Cedar Point like next month. So I'll try to give you a couple weeks notice.
Bullshit.
No, we've been to Kings Island.
We got a 2-story building. I fucking swear to God, if you don't fucking go,
I'll try to
Tim,
give you 2 weeks.
Listen, if I say I'm going to the huge convention in August and you don't fucking go, dude, I'm kicking you off the podcast. I'm blocking you on Facebook. I'm deleting you from fucking fart chat. You're done, bro. You're done.
Yeah, you think we give you shit now about Bon Jovi?
You are fucking dead to me, dude.
Oh, I got it.
I think it'll be hard for Josh to go in August, to be honest with you, and it's going to be hard for me to go too, dude. It's going to be hard.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, 8th and 9th's hard. That's a hard time, but I mean,
fuck, dude. You know, I mean, we're not big time fucking, companies that hire 14 fucking guys like most of the guys that go out to the huge convention. You know what I mean? Right. Where we can just walk away and be like, "All right, you guys do this while I'm gone."
We should just fly.
Huh?
We should just fly. We could fly in and fly out.
Listen, I ain't flying nowhere. How am I gonna get crack cocaine on fucking an airplane, dude?
We do it in the lobby.
What the fuck? You mean I'm gonna have to keister my drugs? Nah. The part of the fun is driving. That's part of the fun. Why go if you're
That's
not
the
going to get...
experience. Yeah. If I could, if I was 16 hours, I'd probably drive.
Then you have to fly to us and drive with us.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'm serious. I'll do that. I don't care. It's probably
Dude,
cheaper for me to fly to Ohio.
That would be fucking epic.
Yeah, and we'll film the whole thing. If that's what's gonna take to get you guys
Fly to Columbus,
to go,
so I
then
have
I'm
to
in.
drive you to Sandusky.
Yeah.
So I don't have an opera. I have to do it. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna drink a gallon of apple juice before I show up.
Oh, dude. I'll tell you what. We'll start a huge convention question mark fucking chat and see what's what. We'll see what's going down, what's really going down. Maybe if we could do this right, maybe we could get a few people to commit and, you know, all come into, maybe that'll be the Outlaw Road Trip 2019. We'll fucking roll out to the huge convention.
And you guys don't have to come
Like
to
a
Ohio.
fucking gang.
I'm-
Gang.
Ask Jersey if we could sell some stickers and T-shirts there.
Yeah, we'll probably have to. I'm gonna sell T-shirts and stickers there, but out of the hotel room, I ain't paying for one of them booths. I'm gonna set up a stand in the hotel room,
Dude,
cuz.
don't tell him we're hustle. That's how
Hey,
we're
I
paying
don't
for
give a
this
fuck,
motherfucker.
man.
Come on, man.
I don't
Shit.
care, bruh.
We're
Bootleg.
getting 150 T-shirts printed up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure, dude. You know, that I don't know. We'll have
Well,
to
there's
see.
no flights from Columbus to Branson at all, so
Right.
I'm having to drive.
Somewhere you're gonna have to drive.
Yeah. So Tanner, you fly here. We'll drive
I
up
will.
to TJ, and we'll meet TJ.
Dude, I'll
Opposite way
fly
back.
in. I'll rent a car,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like, and we'll fucking go and be done.
We don't need
You
to
know?
rent a car. We need to rent a van.
Rent a van. As long as we can stop off at Josh's and whip some donuts in the front fucking yard. Flip 'em off. Yeah.
No, listen,
No, Josh is that
we
way.
need to talk
The wrong
about
way.
this in a serious manner, though, if we really want to do this.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Down.
serious as I'm sitting here. I'm in.
I'm done.
I'm in. I think it'd
Got
be fun.
100
I
Sure.
I,
We
I
got
will tell
150
you whether or
shirts.
not I am down if Jennifer says that I am down. If Jennifer
Well,
says that I'm not down, then I'm not down.
I would assume after all this time that they've had this convention for quite some time, it's a hell of a lot more organized than what we went to in Kansas City.
You mean to tell me there's not going to be any fist fights in the lobby,
Well,
or
Dude, if you think about it, even the dude that brought those two homely ass smoker grills didn't even want to go back and pick them up. Remember, they couldn't give those things away.
yeah, those things are still out there.
Probably. Are we going to get Tanner drunk?
I'll
No.
drink with you.
All right, as long as
He
you
had
don't
a
drink.
beer.
with me,
He
I'm
had a
fine.
beer at BB's
A
Outside
beer?
Barbecue.
A
He had
beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest with you, dude, I didn't do much drinking either. I was too busy freebasing fucking crack cocaine. To
Well,
fucking
yeah,
do
that's
anything
what
else.
you do when you're out of town, bro. Come on.
Seth Byers said he'd go. Yeah, but if you go, you have to go like we're going. You have to fly in. You and Mark got to fly into Cleveland or Akron Canton fucking airport, and we'll
I'm trying
all
to get him
hop in a
Columbus,
fucking
so I
van
have
and
to
roll
hop
out
in
there.
with him.
See, I don't like getting all hype about this because fucking Tim is not going to come.
Fuck you. Goddamn, give me my redemption. This is why we shouldn't have started this shit this early. I got to take shit for this many months.
Yeah.
Oh, it gives you time
not
to
gonna-
prepare, man.
Yeah, it gives you
No,
time
I'm
to
prepared.
prepare.
Let's go. Let's go right
It's
now.
what is it now? Right now it is
April something, right?
it's April
10th.
something. April
April
10th.
10th.
So you got from a month to fucking figure this out.
I'm good.
Dude, I could tell you right now, Jennifer will not be down. I don't know if she'll be. I know Jennifer will not want to go because she fucking thinks that this is all stupid. She loves me, so she supports me, but she thinks every bit of this is the dumbest shit she's ever seen in her life. She calls us fucking nerds all the time.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That you know. But if Jason Lehman, if Jason
Seth Byers says he'll go.
Jason Lehman's gonna be disappointed because I think Jason Lehman is the dude that asks when is the window cleaners meetup every fucking podcast.
So
He
wait,
asks every
listen.
podcast.
How many seats can you get in one of these minivans?
We had
You got
5
3 rows.
We had 3 rows of seats. There was 5
Yeah, you
seats.
got 3 rows.
So you got
Fuck,
6.
let's rent a motorhome. We're all we gotta do is pool our money together. We can rent a fucking
so
motorhome.
how
We
many
can cruise out there
guys
in a
can we
Winnie.
get going? That's what I'm saying. How many guys can we get going to this motherfucker? And like National Lampoons this shit up.
Actually, I'm just sitting here. I'm kind of wondering how Jason Lehman is not on a no-fly list.
Did you see that picture Jason posted earlier this week when his grandson was alive? Jesus. Jason used to be strikingly handsome. Now he's uglier than fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
He looked like
Shave, dude. Shave.
He looked like Ben Stiller with a
Yeah.
beard.
Right.
He looked like Ben Stiller and Barney Rubble had a
that
baby
shit
and
up,
then peed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got ever since we had our sensitive conversation. He quit watching.
Looks like
I
Ben
have to
Stiller.
fly in anyways. Yeah, Jason, it would be sweet if, like I said, we're gonna start a little deal here in the background, and we'll see. You know, Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio showing up out there would be a huge coup. I think, you know, especially after everything that's happened.
Well,
Hopefully
tell that
nobody's.
Jersey, we want
Hopefully
a banner.
nobody wants to
We want a
roll the
banner.
fucking dozens.
Yeah. We want a
need to help-
banner. I want a
we need to
fucking
help-
ticker tape parade when we pull into that
Yeah.
fucking hotel. Right? I want dancing girls. Right?
Or
I want
sliding into that hotel.
Yeah.
I want Joe Hardy to roll in on his Chevy motorcycle.
Yeah.
9 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. If fucking Joe Hardy isn't the fucking what do you call the guy, the leader of the parade? What is he?
The Grand
Marshal.
Poobah.
The Grand Marshal of the parade riding his fucking Chevy Honda.
Rides in with one of those big
His
canes,
shit.
like big skull on a stick.
And a dime roll to boot.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason said he cleaned up today, so Jason trimmed himself up a little bit. So what?
Nice.
So Tim. He groomed himself today. Bigfoot
Good.
groomed. Yeah.
Good.
Bigfoot shed his winter coat.
Are we taking the Perry Tate shit pants on the road trip?
We could bring those.
Like hang them, make them a little.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Jason leaving cleaned up. How much you know what that means? He wiped his ass.
I mentioned the paper towel.
That's so bad.
Fucking bed sheet.
Pick me up when you go through Kentucky. We're not going through Kentucky. That's the wrong way, bro. We're going west, sir. His wife did it for him. So, man, I wish Jennifer would wipe my ass.
If you're in Kentucky, you can just drive up and we're all gonna meet in Sandusky or something. Or
No, we're gonna meet in where Josh lives because he's halfway. Remember?
right. What if he's not going? Let's not meet there.
Well, if he's not going, then we won't meet there. But
Yeah. Just fly everybody into like Columbus or something, or I'll come pick you up or something.
what?
I don't know.
Listen, Tim, you're not fucking. Listen, we're not fucking putting the home base operations in your hands, dude. You got to earn that trust, dude. You're gonna abandon us last minute. You're like, dude, I can't go.
You're too close to the house.
Yeah. Don't make me fucking. Yeah.
Eat my ass, throw me in the motorhome. I got it.
It is mating season for Bigfoots. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. I'll ask. I'm going to be honest and forthright right here on the podcast. I'm going to ask if I'm allowed.
Well, that will be our convention, our jamboree for the year.
Yeah.
Right.
And till we're ready to do it on our own. But I think it'd be a blast, man.
I
You know,
agree.
Group of outlaws the whole time in a nice little bar somewhere, having a good time.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I think it'll be a good time, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe what I should do is I should set up me getting married for like the day I get back from the huge convention, so it's like it'll be like the fucking
Bachelor party.
the hangover.
yeah, we could have
Yeah.
your bachelor party.
Bachelor party.
I'm not happy,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude,
Listen, man, bachelor
This
parties
the worst
are whack,
bachelor
bro.
party is in Branson, fucking
Is
Missouri.
there? Yeah.
Country music, yo.
Woo! Crunchy music.
Dude, I got a bachelor party story for you. So at my bachelor party, my best man came down from Kentucky. A couple of my buddies from here, when it was nothing, I was old enough to where I wasn't going to do really stupid shit. And I'm not a fan of strip clubs. It's just kind of a waste of money, but, it's the traditional thing. And most strip clubs around here won't allow bachelor parties in because it gets too fucking rowdy. So we go to this strip club that like maybe 7, 8 of us go, and my buddy Bill comes up to me and goes, "Hey man, pick one out." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Which one do you think is the hottest one? I'll just get her to table dance." So they have these big long tables, right? And he's like, and you pay like, I don't know, it's $20 a song, let's say. So she'll stay for 2 or 3 songs, cost you like $60. And he goes, "Pick one out." So I pick some little blonde out, and he goes and gets her, and he goes, she gets up on the table, and he goes, he's getting married in a couple days, so you need to blow his fucking mind, right? So she's like, "Oh, okay." So she did things to herself that normally they probably wouldn't do in a strip club, right? And so she finishes 3 songs, which is $60, and Bill stands up and grabs her hand to help her down off the table, and she goes, "Okay, I'm done with my dance." And he looks right at her and he goes, "Nah." He goes, "Nah," and he sits down, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna get our asses beat here," right? She goes, "What?" Next thing I know, the bouncers, these big fucking guys are coming over. He's like, "I'm just fucking around." So we ended up paying her, and then we got thrown out. So it wasn't all that rowdy. But
make an admission here. I've never been to a strip club. I've been I take that back. I've been to one,
at all,
and that was with Jennifer, and it was for a dude's birthday party. We were invited to go. We barely knew this couple, and they asked us to go to this guy's birthday party. It was boyfriends and girlfriends, and we ended up going. I think we were there maybe 20 minutes, and we left. It was really not a good.
Man,
experience.
I went into a strip club once with Leah.
I just never.
You go in there and you have to. It's hard. You have to keep your eyes straight and not looking anywhere. And there's mirrors everywhere, and you can't be caught glancing in a mirror either. You're fucked.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Like kind of boner.
Yeah. Those girls are high.
This is hard. I got a boner.
Yeah.
Jersey, when do you want to come on the podcast? Tell us when you want to come on, and we'll have you on.
Yesterday.
Yeah, let's lock them in now.
You tell us. That way Jason's fucking Lehman, we can make Jason Lehman's fucking grouchy fucking ass happy. Where's the guest at? Where's the guest?
Jersey, I need rubbers.
Yeah. You guys send me a dozen 36-inch rubbers, I'll consider going to the fucking huge convention. I need those overnighted.
I'll pay with a credit card.
Yeah.
Hey, Jersey, if I come to the convention and actually purchase some stuff, what's the lead time? 6 months, 8 months, a year? You guys are better than that, right? Because the last time I did this, it was a fucking problem.
Last time we bought things at one of these little events, it took a long time to get the stuff, so... Anytime, but this week I'm in Florida.
Where in Florida, Jersey?
Where are you in Florida, Jersey?
Are they filming Scooby-Doo 3?
Oh, yeah, that's right. When it's over.
Yeah.
And if you go, 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 go. What's up, Superior Services LLC? I don't even know who the fuck that is anymore.
Is that Jacob?
I don't know. If he's going to Florida, have him pack rubbers, in his butt.
Yeah.
I mean, it all sounds like a great idea. All the GoPros set up, fucking all the behind the scenes. I mean, that KCMO footage was fucking gold, dude. He's in Orlando, Mark.
That's not bad.
We're jackassing. We're jackassing it if we're doing it. We're doing something stupid.
I honestly think if we got fucking Mark and Seth to fly in, and we swooped up fucking Snyder on the way, and Josh on the way, and Tim and me, that would be fucking so much fun.
Well, I'll say this: I think Seth's word is good. After seeing him, he'll
Seth's
come
solid as a motherfucker.
I'm the only motherfucker that don't have no word here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Let's just get to the point.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking maybe that wasn't even you that I saw at the IWCA trade show. Maybe it was some kind of fucking hologram or something. Because you looked out of it most of the time anyway. I'm like,
I'll probably look out of it there.
Yeah. But I think if we're gonna do it, everyone knows I would probably fly somewhere, but it would if I'm gonna fly for the first time, it's gonna be with Jennifer somewhere very nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to me, the road trip out there, the van is gonna smell like dick.
It's gonna smell like ass when I'm done. I don't know about dick.
I already know how many times a day these guys fart. It's not even.
We're normal. We're normal men.
I'm a normal.
We're normal.
I just don't share.
Dude, you know what? It
share
pisses
with
me
you.
off. This pissed me off today. Is my phone's hooked up to my Bluetooth, and I want to fucking these farts. I've got these fucking. I had some shits today, boy, some good ones, and I couldn't get them recorded because the microphone won't pick up the farts because it's up by the windshield, so you can't hear it. You know what I mean? But Mark, this morning I got my fucking windows down, the radio's turned up. I go outside to fucking do the outside of this McDonald's, and it's small enough. I just leave my truck running. My truck. It's the first stop in the morning. It's right down the road from my house. The truck's still warming up, in my opinion, so I just let it run. And I get out, do the inside, come back outside. My phone Bluetooth. I'm listening to a Mark fart in my headphones, and then I walk outside, and I start to wash a window, and he sends another one, but by this time, it's already synced to the radio in my truck, which I happen to leave at 45, fucking almost, the volume max is 50, it's on 45. This lady's walking past the truck, and it goes, brrrr! I'm like, motherfucker. I turn around, I just like, oh my God, dude. Fucking,
how's
dude,
that for timing?
Most fucking embarrassing shit ever, dude.
Well, dude, I told you got me at the karate. My son is taking karate, and I'm sitting there with like 4 or 5 other parents, and I didn't have my headset on. I just had, I was new to Voxer, so I didn't know how to turn it down or anything. All of a sudden I hear bleep, 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 and then TJ rattles off, and I'm like trying to turn the volume down. People are looking at me like it's the phone.
The phone. My friend sent me thoughts. I'm JT's dad. I'm Adolf Drippler's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Mr. No, I'm sorry. I'm Mr. Sister Fister. Mr. Lister's Sister Fister dad.
What's Philip saying here?
Highway work 10 hours today, $500. Nah, good for you, Philip.
Hey, Phil, how come you're not using that trad pole yet? I watched your video today. You're using that Ederay gold pole.
Yeah, Philip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philip, you fucking pump spraying yum.
Yeah, I don't get that pump sprayer thing, man.
I don't understand the pump spraying shit. I don't understand it, man.
Use a pump sprayer, and then you still use
the water bottle I get so you could get your strip washer wet. I get that, but the spray in the glass, I just don't understand it.
It's my big sprayer.
You're fucking applying. You're using an applicator to fucking agitate the window anyways. Why is the fucking water not on the agitator? You know what I mean? I don't understand it.
Well, after 20 windows, isn't the strip washer wet?
I just, I don't know. I just don't understand it. You're adding steps that don't make sense. I could see having some soapy water in your belt, like if you're doing a resi or a strip of fucking shit, you know what I mean? You want to keep your mop wet, that makes sense, but walking around with a cart and a pump sprayer and fucking 55 specialty tools and fucking... That's only because there's apparently no one around you that can use a strip washer well.
I know, yeah.
I watched this guy down here use the spray can shit.
There's no way. Wait, excuse me. There's no way it's faster. It's not faster.
Definitely not faster.
It's not faster because you added another step.
Right.
It's not faster.
Right.
He says it's faster and no mess. So the steps he's not wiping.
See you in Branson, sir. We'll prove it. Philip.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
bring
Philip.
that shit to the large
Bring
convention.
your fucking pump sprayer to fucking Branson so I can
Yeah.
fucking show you how it ain't faster.
Showdown in
motherfucker.
Branson, baby.
I'm stuck at TSA there inspecting my pump sprayer.
That's where I store my vodka.
I got double chocolate vodka. It's so good.
My irrigation for my colonic.
I use Kahlua. My secret ingredient.
Philip will release his trad pole when he's ready to release his trad pole. Just give him some time. In the meantime, you can go buy a zero pole if you want, or you can buy a sim pole and just use it as a trad pole. I used a sim pole today as a trad pole. I used the Sim 6 with as a trad pole today to do some high windows. I just talked about that earlier. Philip's got a good pole. The sim pole is awesome. I love it. I love my sim pole. It's badass. Well worth every penny. It's super dope. Yeah, Philip, we looked at the fucking live clips today. That's why we're saying, bro.
You were cleaning a one of those buffet places.
I will smash you out on any restaurant in your fucking town, Philip. I will fucking run your dick in the dirt, you old bastard, you. Everyone's got a different way of doing things, though, so I understand that, Philip. You know what I mean? I get that he likes to do things his way, and it's probably fast in his head. You know what I mean? Maybe he's, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Everyone's got their own way of doing things. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it.
Right.
He likes to use a pump-up sprayer. It works for him. Some guys like to use flicks. That works for them. Some guys like to use wagtails. It works for them. Some guys fucking, just like a mop and a squeegee. Whatever works for you is whatever works for you. There's no ball busting here. We're just funning around. Say Simpo one more time. Simpo.
My pump sprayer.
Simpo. And my pump sprayer. My Simpo. I love my Simpo. I'm not going to, that's why the logo's here in the middle of the screen, or where you guys can see it. Next to Tim's head is the Simpole logo, because it's fucking... Simpole's gangster. I'm going to have Simpole t-shirts that we can all wear soon. It's going to say Simpole right here, and then on the back it's going to say hashtag Keep It Simple. All proceeds go to Philip for a GoPro and a head mount, so he doesn't have to fumble around with his fucking phone anymore, or drag his tripod across the fucking restaurant floor.
Never mind.
No bucket of water to get dirty or spill, or you could leave your bucket outside and stick your fucking washer in your bucket on the belt.
Yeah, but let me tell you another thing. If you only use a spray bottle, or like a bottle you talked of, or a pump sprayer, your strip washer gets filthy because it never gets flushed out on every job. I'm not going to debate it. It's just not for me. I've seen a couple guys do that.
Yeah, we're not here to debate. We're not here to debate, Philip. If you want to fucking use a pump up sprayer, that's your style. That's cool. But I'm telling you, it doesn't work. That wouldn't work for me. Philip forgot to take his meds. You be nice to Philip, sir. If you have a GoPro, then you need a head mount, because you suck at life when it takes videos. TJ, I'll take one of those shirts when they are being me. I don't know, Jason. I'm trying to get I want to. You see the symbol I have in the middle? That's the actual artwork for the T-shirt that's on the screen right there. The actual GIF that I sent him to get or JPEG actually, the file I sent him to get a price. But yeah, that's what I want to do. Simpo T-shirts. Simpo.
Phil's got to have T-shirts made, doesn't he, by now? All the years? I'm sure there's Simple shirts, no?
He asked me for one. He's like, well, if you have them made, can you send me one? I'm like, sure.
He's got 23 Facebook profiles and 64 YouTube channels. He hasn't figured out the T-shirt shit yet.
I honestly feel like Philip he forgets his login and just makes a new one. I think, honestly.
My 12-year-old does that too.
It's either that, or because everyone blocks him and kicks him out of groups all the time because his incessant fucking talking and comments about Simpole all the time. Which I understand rubs a lot of people the wrong way, but Phil has a good product, and he's kind of been shoved to the wayside for a long time. Outlaw and Squeegee Life shirt also. Yeah, well, listen, when we go to, dude, trust me, the whole squad's gonna have fucking like the clique is
coming
gonna
in
have
gang colors, bro.
Yeah, we're coming in gang colors. We're squadding up when we go in there, just like we did KCMO and Perry was so pissed off about that. You remember that?
He hates.
What?
He made me take off outlaw stuff like most of the time at the IWC.
When we went to Branson or Kansas City, you remember he fucking roasted me out front because Richie was wearing a Clearview shirt, and me, Mark, Josh, and fucking Jason, we were all wearing the Kansas City Outlaw t-shirts, and fucking Casper had an Outlaw window cleaner t-shirt on, so everybody was rocking their shit. And Perry's like, "You got all my guys in your gear."
Yeah. Well,
nobody's wearing Reach It stuff.
But he busted out the Reach It t-shirts. Remember,
and they
we all wanted them.
Yeah, they were like fucking an extra large for a Chinese dude. It was like this fucking big. The shirts were. Hamster. Dude, you would have been able to see my nipples and my belly button, dude. You know what I mean? People would have been fingering my fucking belly button and shit.
Yeah.
You notice nobody came home with a t-shirt.
No.
A Reach It t-shirt because he didn't have any. That never happened. Broke ass bitch. He's broke. That broke ass. He's broker than I am. You know what I mean? And I'm broken. That motherfucker's broker than me. Broke ass bitch. Poopy pants ass dude. Hashtag poo slacks ass motherfucker.
Hey,
I did not know they stack shit that high, face head ass dude.
Dude, what? you need to bring those pants that your daughter made.
Yeah.
And if we show up at the big convention, we'll go outside and hang that fucker on the flagpole.
Yeah.
Get a picture of it.
Poo pants.
Yeah.
Dream chasing ass Philip Alexander. How much did the sim pole weigh? And I don't know the answer to this question. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question. He asked me that on YouTube, and Philip never got back to me about it. But I have 8 sections of sim pole right now. I have the Sim 6, the Shorty, the Ultra High Mod, and then 2 sections, the 7 and the 8 sections I bought. And I'm not sure how much it all weighs together. So I'm sorry I didn't answer that question. I was actually waiting for Philip to get back to me, but he sent me 12 videos of him pump-up spraying shit instead. So Sim 22 is 3 pounds, 32, 4 pounds, 42, 5 pounds, 52, 9 pounds. So there you go, guys. There you go. And I'm telling you now, it's rigid. If you watch that video, you see the flex back and forth in the pole, but what you notice with a pole is, like with my Reach It pole, like when you go to twist a pole to go across the top of a window, it'll spring and bounce back. That's a fucking loose pole, you know what I mean? In my opinion. Now, if you slide a pole over and it bends but it doesn't bounce back, that's a stiff pole, and I showed that in that video. It's it's a stiff, light ass pole, man, and it's super user friendly. I've got to get used to extending it right, you know what I mean? Because you get muscle memory. Because the Reach It is the mini that I have is like I don't know, like 5-foot sections or whatever. So I'm used to, and the sim pole sections that you add on the bottom are 6 foot. They're 6-foot sections. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you've got the first 6 sections are really, really small, and then the rest of everything else adds on the bottom. And that's what I like the most about the simple is the fact that you're not if you buy a mini pole and you want to add on to it, like with the sim pole, I'll say this: what makes the sim pole better than Perry's pole is this: you do not have to separate the pole at the top, add a section, and put the top back on, and then go up. And then halfway up, you stick another section in and join it together, and then go up 3 sections.
Shit's upside
and then
down.
It's shit's upside down. And when you're lowering the pole, you have to remove those sections. You know what I mean? So it adds time. Phil's pole, you just slide the fucking bottom off. You could slide tube off, tube off, tube off. It comes off at every fucking section. And when you add to it, you're adding to the bottom of it, not in the middle, not in the top. It's just boom, boom, boom. You're stacking poles. That's the way it should be done. Phillips' design, in that sense, is far superior to anything that fucking Perry Taint's lame fucking doo-doo pants ass has ever thought of his entire fucking life. His upside down plus section bullshit, he can go blow an entire field of goats, that fucking dude. Fuck you. And I'm only saying that after using the pole now for a little over a month. I've used it, quite often. Dude, I told Phil, 2 or 3 days ago, I did 2 3-story jobs back to back, and I did them in way less time than I normally do, because I'm not fucking fucking around with taking extensions off and, adding to it, as I'm going. It's way, way easier. It's way easier. It's a nice, and it's rigid as shit too. And not only that, it's fucking cool, man. Every section has Sim pole painted on it. Sim 1, Sim 2, Sim 3. It's fucking gangster. I think my only complaint with the pole right now is that when I got the pole, the Sim 6, it has a rubber end cap on the bottom. I had to pull that off, and putting that kind of cap back on and off on the end of that is kind of. So what I've been doing is when I break it apart, I just break it apart at 5. I take 5 out and throw that in the toolbox, and then 6, 7, and 8 are together in. That's the way I. Just because I don't have that end on it, and I don't want to bang that end up anymore. But I can tell you now, if you go to www.simpole.com, you find yourself a Simpole, you're going to like it. You're going to have it a while. You're going to be able to add to it. It's a kick-ass pole. I can say that wholeheartedly without any trepidation. It's well worth the money. It's a nice pole. And he's coming out with fucking a Kevlar skin pole too, so be on the lookout for that too. That's gonna be pretty badass too. But I don't mind the ultra high mod. The Kevlar, maybe it's got a tougher skin, you know what I mean, than what I've got now. But
is it more rigid? Is that the
I don't know if it's it may be a little more rigid. I don't know, but I think really, from what Jason has told me, it's more the finish is. He said for sure the finish is more durable. I'm not sure if it's more rigid. It may be a little lighter. You know what I mean? But the rigidity may be around the same. You know what I mean? I wouldn't know. You'll have to. I'll defer to Jason on that. Jason Lehman knows more about the Kevlar Simple, as you all are aware, than I do. I'm the ultra high mod user. He is the Kevlar user. So that would, if you have any questions on that, ask Jason. Jason would be more than happy to talk to you and fucking message you on Voxer, fucking Facebook Messenger, and fucking iPhone. Don't give him your fucking phone number, fucking fucker. Oh, Jason Lehman sends me a text every day. Hey, fatty, look how far I walked. I'm like, you're a fucking dick, Jason, but he's holding me accountable. And I tell you what, Jason sending me those is like keeps me in the head frame that, don't drink no soda. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't drink no pop. Right. Stay off the, so he's, it's nice to kind of bounce that off each other. 63 MSI high mod in both poles. So there you go.
I just officially made my very first purchase from WCR as we were talking.
Ooh!
I had to buy rubbers, man. I would have forgotten, so I had to go ahead and order them.
Did you buy a booth? You should have bought a booth at the big convention for us.
Yeah.
We're doing that shit at the hotel room, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the bar. We're selling them t-shirts on the side.
Yeah.
We'll give them their cut. They're gangsters. They're gangsters. They're gonna come and knuckle busters for their cut, but we'll give it to them.
I'm not going to no bars. I'm driving out there in a motorhome. I'm getting out, going in the hotel, and I'm not leaving unless I need cigarettes or I want to go eat something somewhere. I don't see no point in going nowhere.
Dude, you know what the problem with the motorhome is? When we were going to Texas to see my brother, he got a promotion in the Air Force, so we went out there, and I was like, we should make a road trip out of this, and we went to that thing called Cruise America. It's a national RV. the RV isn't that bad. I mean, it's like 3 times the price of a rental car and then some. But dude, it was like 60 cents a mile, and I'm like, that ain't gonna happen. So when you pay them for the mileage, dude, it's thousands of dollars. That's the problem with it. And we were looking at one
then,
that's
you fucking pussy hole. Jesus Christ, dude.
no, you guys said we're getting a Winnebago.
We get too many people. We get too many people. We get one of them big buses or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Listen, the way to do this affair is the way we've planned. Just got done planning to do this affair. We set a limit. You either meet the 6-man team or you don't.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, there could be 7 technically, but that's a tight fit all the way down.
Who's
I don't
the
know.
7th?
Is there enough room?
No, not in the van that we rode. There was a bench seat in the back, and then two captain's chairs, and then 2 in the front. 2, 4, 6. I guess we could do 8. I mean, but that would be pushing it, man. 7 would be pushing it.
Yeah, dude, remember when we had to fold the seats down so you could go pick up Richie and his girl?
Yeah.
That thing turned into a transformer. The whole floor just...
It was
Holy
cool as shit. It was a nice-ass van, man. The seats folded down so you could get in and out. Yeah. I think we had it full the one time. We had me. We had Josh was driving. Hydrid was sitting in the passenger seat. Richie was in the back, in the middle with me. So it was seat, and then it was Jason Snyder. Kerry Gunther, and someone else was in the van with us. I can't remember who else was in the van. Who else was in the van with us? There was
that's when you went to pick up
Wasn't
Richie.
me.
Yeah. No, that's when we went to the hotel. Yeah, sure as fuck wasn't Tim.
Wasn't me.
I can't remember. Somebody else is with us. Whoever it was is probably going to be mad that I forgot that they was in the van. Because I remember Kerry and Jason had to sit next to each other. I thought there was somebody else there. I can't remember who went with us. We gave somebody a ride. I can't remember who. It might have been Joe Hardy. Philip. Stop putting YouTube links in my fucking chat comment before I fucking ban you. I'm kidding. Oh, and then he posted a review. He posted a picture of my, a link to my review. That's right, son. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm pretty sure, Jason, that Philip is going to the convention. At least the last I heard. I don't know. Maybe they not only did they kick him out of the WCR group, they might have banned him from the convention too. We're gonna have to put a hashtag free Richie P or free Philip A on here.
Yeah.
Fucking Jersey, those fucking Nazis over at WCR fucking kicked him out of the group. Fucking mean ass dudes. Can't believe how mean you guys are to that old dude. So nobody has anything to ask, no questions for Mark. Anyone have a technical question for Mark?
Let's talk some technical.
Let's talk about when you record a fart in the shower, how close is the microphone to your ass?
Like how much
usually down by my leg.
How much flatulence do you think is actually on your phone at any given time?
Oh, dude, because we've used 2 different. We did the first one. Remember, TJ was just in the Facebook Messenger, and I'm like, holy shit, it worked, and we were laughing about it. So then I have this other app. It's a note recording app that we've recorded certain things on that, and that I could share, but I can't share it on Voxer. So then we moved over to the Voxer. But on the note recording app, there's like 185 of farts. I'd say 175 are farts, and there's last 10 might be.
You can share those files on Voxer. You just haven't figured it out.
My question is to you is how do you not have pink eye?
It's a red eye. It's never pink.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Mark
something.
Explain why apple juice. Something about apple juice just tears me up, man.
Yeah.
Mark, in your opinion, is there a better system for glass restoration than the Glass Renew? Yeah. Believe it or not, the Glass Weld, W-E-L-D system has new abrasive pads that Chris sent me some of them because he wanted my opinion on them, and I cut some scratches out with them, and I was very, very impressed. Because the glass weld in the past used to be polish a scratch out with a cerium oxide and a felt pad, but it would leave distortion because the pad was so small. It was a 2 or 3 inch pad, but now they're making 5 and 6 inch pads. The glass renew, I just could never get consistent. There's a lot of issues there, so I just don't recommend glass renew. I had a bad experience with the deal with that. So I would say that if I wanted to learn glass restoration, I would try the new glass weld system, and I found it very efficient. Here we go. Long story short.
No,
Yeah.
long story short is what he said.
Yeah, short.
Philip Alexander needs your solutions for that. Listen, dude, he's not gonna give you proprietary fucking information, Philip.
Yeah.
Jesus
Okay.
fucking Christ, dude.
Let's get something straight. The stuff that I use is not anything you're going to find on the market right now because it's homemade.
That's what people fail to
uranium.
realize is what Mark is doing with glass restoration is all Mark Tanner. He didn't buy the glass renew kit. You don't even use none of their. You use a special polisher and everything. You got
everything
your
is
own,
different.
Everything
Nothing.
nothing is.
No.
You go to the store and buy it off the rack. This motherfucker is mad scientisting this fucking shit. That's why he's so close to the chest with it.
Let's just say, because I've seen a lot of people lately get totally screwed on their ideas.
Right.
Let's just say this, okay? There are systems. I can say this, that with those new glass weld pads that I tried, I could see it becoming a very efficient and very good doing consistent repairs because of the abrasive they use. So I got props for that. But I went and did on, what's today? Wednesday. On Monday, I got a phone call. Remember I did that restoration job that I invited you down, was there for a month?
Yeah.
They called me because they're putting office petition glass, and they had a really wide scratch in a petition window, and they called me, can you come down and take care of this real quick? I was there in about an hour with walking in to inspect it, going back to my truck, going through security in this building, grabbing my equipment, fixing the scratch, which was about 3 inches long and a 1/4 inch wide. Okay, I was back in my truck in 45 minutes out the door. So
How much
not
money
only
did you
is
make?
what I'm doing
Did you make a lot of money?
consistent, but it's fast, and time is money, because I only do 3 steps, and some of these systems require 4 or 5 steps. But Phil says the gray pad. The gray pad is totally the wrong grit. That's the problem with the gray pad. The grit is not. It gets loaded up with glass stock and it does damage to glass. For hard water, one restore fan or a machine. Sorry, Jersey, I don't. I'm just not a chemical guy. I know it works in certain areas, but I generally feel you're damaging the glass with that. Phil's making his own. Damn, Mark. No kidding. Slim Shorty, how many guys have it now? Should we name them? I don't know what that's about. $200.
Slim Shorty,
Okay.
how you guys have it now? Should we name them? I don't know.
Black pad.
$200.
Look. Any abrasive is going to remove the scratch. That's not the issue, Phil. I explained this to Phil on the phone. It's not about removing the scratch. It's about making it look right when it's done. I could take any abrasive. The goal is not to remove the scratch. It's to do it efficiently and make it look like it was never there. The white pad, yeah.
Yeah. That's...
Unless they've changed something in the last year. Phil, I'll tell you what, Phil. I'm going to send you, if you want, I've got a case of red, black, gray, and white discs from Glass Renew that I paid hundreds of dollars for. I'm going to ship it to you. Send me your address. I don't want anything in return, but I will make sure you have to sign for it.
Yeah.
I'll send it. Yeah. I'll send them out because they're just taking up room in my shop.
Yeah, I'm just after. I tried a few things to get hard water stains off. That's where I wanted to start. when I first reached out to Mark about that stuff, it wasn't for scratches. It was for hard water and screen burn. You know what I mean? I have a lot of those issues here, mineral deposits on glass and shit like that. So, it's not so much scratches as stains that I'm concerned with. And everything that he's told me is about chemicals is pretty much been the truth. I used one Restore on some glass, and the stain came back fucking. It's worse than it ever fucking was.
Yeah. Look, I will say this. I will say this. If you're going to use those chemicals to quickly remove a mineral deposit, it will do nothing for silicates, but a calcium or a mineral deposit, it will take it off. If you polish behind that, you're back to being safe because you've taken a little of the glass away, and it's not gonna do that return that it does with strictly the acid. I can tell you this, as sure as I'm sitting here, there's not a week that goes by that someone I don't even know sends me a private message about burning a window or burning window frames or streaking the side of a building because they decided to pump it through their water-fed pole, which is the dumbest thing I could ever think of. Or they hazed a window because the tin was on the outside, and then everybody jumped on it going, oh, that's the manufacturer's fault. I hate to tell you this, when they looked it up, they found out I was right after they called me a dumbass. The tin on the outside surface, which shouldn't be there, is still acceptable in the glass industry. So you're not going to fight that and say, oh, it's a bad window. No, you now own that window.
Yeah, there's I just posted earlier this week. There's a new Wendy's that I did. Well, it's not a new Wendy's; it's a remodeled Wendy's. I post a picture of Instagram on that. One of those windows, the tin is on the outside, and you could tell because it looks
you can
different.
feel it when you. Well, not only that, when you go to squeegee, it has zero glide. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
right.
Never put any acid on that. You can scrape that window, but never put any acid on it because it will haze immediately.
Yep.
Yeah, A1 with a water-fed pole.
And it's only one fucking window. All the rest of them are fine. It's just that one window.
Yeah.
One window.
Yeah.
And one of them has a brand new window in between the glass and the sunlight. You can see a big fucking rag mark in between the glass.
No, it's like a ghost, right? It's a white ghost shadow. Yeah, that's in the manufacturing too. Yeah.
We used to have an Arby's with a handprint in the middle. And then we had another Arby's that had you could see a hair dangling right in the middle of it.
That's what's funny right there. I find that funny because there's a McDonald's that I almost got fucking the axe from because this lady's like, you never clean this window. And I'm like, yes, I do. She's like, there's a thumbprint right here. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I walk over in the corner, and sure enough, and I'm fucking sitting there. I was like, well, maybe it's on the outside. I rub it on, and it's in between a big-ass thumbprint. In the middle of the fucking, right in the corner. It's like, and stuck in between the glass forever. She's like, are you serious? I was like, yes. She goes, that's bullshit. I was like, I know.
There's nothing I can do,
but it happens all the time, man.
It does happen all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
they
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, thermopane windows, there's a lot of variables that can, like, I cleaned a BMW dealer today that
Jason just sent me a picture. He's so handsome. Look how handsome Jason Lehman is. Oh,
sweet. Yeah. I cleaned a BMW dealer that has what you call delamination, which is impact windows are two pieces of glass with a plastic barrier between the two pieces. There's no air gap. You understand? It's like the windshield of a car. Windshield of a car has a laminate
it's a sandwich.
In there. Yes.
Okay.
And it's a brand new window because there was a broken window there, and they replaced it. And the new window is delaminating, which means along the edge you're starting to see an air gap between the plastic and the glass. And I pointed it out to him, and he's like, "Man, it's 11 months since they changed it. We only have a 1-year warranty." I said, "Well, you better call because it's just going to spread.
Right.
It's going to continue. And you're talking about a $4,000 piece of glass.
Right.
And it's not really compromised in its strength because it's impact, but you paid a lot of money.
It's going to look like shit in a few years.
Yes.
Fuck,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Jason, try A1 from Titan. That's an acid, dude. Come on. Bulletproof. No, it wasn't bulletproof. Impact glass is not bulletproof, but you could take a baseball bat to it and you ain't getting through it. I can tell you that.
Right.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan of. I'm with Mark. I just, from experience of using the stuff, it just, every time I've used, like, I've gone back, a lot of my jobs are repeat customers. When I go back, the stain is always worse. Now, I have a bank where I've used, I just use a regular brass pad. And, you could start to see it starting to ghost on the windows, the hard water from the sprinklers. I just fucking scrub it off. And when I come back in 3 months, it's just still there again, but just barely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not, what I should have done is I should have got that a Nanovations the first time, and fucking when I knocked it off the first time, put it on there, it probably wouldn't be an issue. I'd probably
you wouldn't
padding it and be done if I had to do anything, So
yeah. Well, you got to remember, what people don't always remember is this: anytime you introduce an abrasive pad, whether it's steel wool, bronze wool, or even some form of sandpaper, even a scraper, okay, what people don't think of is what you're trying to take off, such as calcium and mineral deposit.
Mhm.
Not only has it possibly eroded the surface of what's underneath that stain, but you're taking that stain, which is a mineral, and you're abrading the glass with it. So even something as simple as rubbing your hands on it with a piece of 2/0, 3/0, or 4/0 steel wool can actually damage the glass. So I mean, I tell people all the time, the first thing I take to it is a razor, soap and water and a razor, and try to knock it down as much as I can, and then figure out what's going to be the next step to make it clear again. Now, all the polish in the world and all the chemicals in the world are not going to remove damage to the surface of the glass, okay? Meaning, if you looked at it under a microscope, it looked like the moon, right?
Right.
You can't polish that away, and you cannot scrape that away or chemically treat that away. It needs to be resurfaced. You need to put a fresh surface on the glass, which gets expensive and intensive. So, people make it into a science experiment, and that's where they get in trouble. They start to buy everything at Home Depot, the Zep acid. I mean, look, if you're going to use an acid, at least use One Restore Crystal Clear that's made for windows. You buy this shit at Home Depot, and it's a rust stain remover for concrete, and they know it's an acid, and it says it will take off a mineral deposit. It trashes glass.
Right.
I mean, it just does. I mean,
a lot of shitty information out there. Use some oven cleaner on it.
Oh God! And
dude, just
barkeeper's
relax,
friend.
Bro.
Yeah.
Relax,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
It's just not. I mean, just dudes. Well, it works fine, yeah, and then you come back in a year and it looks like shit again.
Yeah.
Worse.
Or worse. Well, I told you I had that experience on the building I'm doing now with the swing stage, floors 17 through 2. Kaz Nocha was there with me. He worked that job with me. We bought 5-gallon buckets of Crystal Clear 550. We hazed about 7 windows out of 500, and so we had to fix those because they were tin on the outside. Nobody knew. Okay, and that building was built in '86, and I think we acid washed it in 2007. By 2009, the stains were worse than they were from '86. You know what I'm saying? They were worse. And that's when we went into full polish on that building, which took 4 months. It was, at the time, the biggest restoration I've ever done. And now we're back on it doing the penthouses, and we're actually going to put the Nanovations on it. And they didn't do Nanovations the first time because it was $18,000 more.
Right.
And Nanovations was in Australia, and they wouldn't warranty it. Now they're getting a 5-year warranty because it's restored glass. Okay, I get to, I'm an authorized applicator to represent the warranty. And if it fails within 5 years, they don't have to pay to reapply it, and I get to put it back on. And I'm 90% certain that it's gonna stay on. It's not gonna be an issue because it's worked everywhere that I've tried it so far.
Yeah, when I get into groups and guys are asking stain questions and this questions and that questions, and I tag Mark Tanner in that post, I don't tag Mark Tanner in that post because I don't think Mark Tanner doesn't know what he's talking about.
Right.
There's
I enjoy.
why.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I refer people to Mark Tanner is because the dude knows what he's talking about. He may not he might not give you the secret formula, but he will point you in a direction that will get you going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the first direction would be don't put just like my grandpa always said, anything in a bottle that claims to fix anything ain't worth a fucking shit.
Yeah. I've said that before.
Liquid plumber, fucking none of that shit works.
Yeah.
Elbow grease.
When you tag me, I always enjoy reading. I always read what's there before I show up.
I know you do.
And it's the same thing. Oven cleaner, all those kind of chemicals.
Barkeeper's friend.
Yeah. When someone starts the sentence with "my go-to is," they don't know shit.
Yeah. My go-to is Diamond Magic.
Yeah.
They ought to call that shit Diamond Scratch It.
Dude, I tried Diamond Magic one time, but I didn't put it on and rub it with my hand. I put it on a buffer and I swirled the shit out of it. It looked like fucking spirograph.
I had to buy one piece of fucking, I don't know, probably, I think it was like 24 inches long by like 12 or 14 inches wide of black glass. Had to have it reinstalled because I was like, I'll just take it off with Diamond Magic. And it's a fucking swirly gig. It looked like shit, dude.
Well, I can tell you this. Even I am cautious. Black glass is the hardest glass to restore. It's harder than silver or bronze.
Right.
Black shows everything.
It's just like a painted car. I mean, a fucking black car will show you got to be a fucking pimp when you when you paint a car black. You got to know what you're doing. Or be a robot.
When you wash a black car or wax a black car.
You
better
know
be good.
You got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Guys would use muric acid to clean windows. And we used 550 to fix it all 6 floors. 550, he used it to fix it, buddy. Out of his water-fed pole. Yeah, Philip Alexander's on another planet.
Look, the only issue I have with the chemical companies is you can look at the
retards.
Well, you can look at the MSDS sheets and find out how dangerous the chemical actually is to you as a person, because that's what the MSDS explains. And I haven't looked at all of them. I've yet to see one that tells you can haze a window, you can burn the glass. It tells you don't use it in direct sunlight, don't let it dry. I think One Restore is a little bit safer than Crystal Clear 550, but both of them use the same process to get to the results. And again, hey, if you don't give a shit that the stain's coming back and they're paying you one time, maybe they'll fix the sprinklers, then so be it. I just like to think that, for me anyway, restoring a building and then driving back by 5 years later and it still looks good, that's the satisfaction that I like to get out of it.
And that's the professional in you. So,
yeah.
You take pride in what you do, which makes sense. You know what I mean? Why not?
Yeah, well, as like I said, I don't need to know how to do a lot of things, but what I do, I like to do well. I mean,
what I do. I'm messing with the screen and shit. It's great.
Oh, Phil sent me that. Hey, look, Phil, send me your address and text. That way I don't have to dig through this chat later, and I will ship you those pads.
Did he just put his address in the live chat?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Philip don't care. I'll hit him upside the head with my Simpu.
I really wish I could have got together with him. It was just a bad time. We were on that job. I really would have liked to meet Phil. And, is Phil going to the big convention?
He said he was going.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Phil says that he's hung. Okay. And, what? Phil's well hung. He got $15,000, and we caulked and pressure washed it. Phil's been around the block. You got to say that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, are we gonna come back and do a show Sunday, guys? Maybe we should look for a guest. Maybe we'll have somebody.
I'd like to get Jersey. I think we should call out Jersey.
He can't do it this week.
What about Chris or Alex? Let's get Alex. We had Chris.
I don't know if Alex wants to do it. He doesn't really like us.
Yeah.
Chris does. Alex doesn't.
Well, he can explain face to face. Hey, I wonder if the Glass Renew guys are going to be at the big convention. I might want to meet a couple of those guys.
Yeah.
Somebody owes me $40,000.
Somebody owes me $40,000.
Well, actually, not me, but one of the contractors that I work for.
Why?
Yeah. Huh?
Why?
I've been through this story, so I know TJ doesn't want to hear it again. But basically, in a nutshell, when I was new to glass restoration and had that system, they sent a guy down from out of state because I looked at this job. It was over my head. I wasn't confident to do it. And it was black impact glass. The guy, all I wanted was I was going to give the guy the referral. He could make all the money he wanted, whatever he wanted to charge. He would get the deal. And he bid the job. He got it. He showed up. He trashed half the windows and bailed, took his equipment and never went back. Cost my contractor a $40,000 claim on his insurance. Okay. And he pulled it off because it wasn't workmanship. The glass was damaged and scratched from the construction cleaning.
Right.
This guy was supposed to fix that. All I asked for was, let me work with you. I'll wash windows. I want to see the technique that you're using to make this system work because it's not working for me. And the guy's name was Matt. He refused my phone calls. I physically had to go into the building under the contractor's name. I went out on the patio. I thought they were going to throw me off the 19th store balcony. They were so pissed off. The guy showed up for 2 days, trashed the place, took his shit, left, and left them with an insurance claim. And it took me 3 years to get work back from that contractor because he's like, Mark, you subbed that out. This is on you. You understand? And I go, I'm only thinking I subbed that out if I was making anything. I didn't make a dime. I didn't want any money on it. I wanted to learn, and it took years for that guy to trust me again.
Wow.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I like to meet those guys.
Eddie Stewart will not come on the podcast because Eddie Stewart does not like me.
Eddie would be good to have on.
Eddie would be awesome to have on, but Eddie's got me blocked on Facebook.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got me blocked on Facebook because I fucking busted his chops about giving Kerry Gunther shit.
I don't see him much anymore. Yeah, I see him rarely. More lately.
He got all pissed off because I kind of stuck up for Carrie. But don't be a fucking cunt because she's a girl. You know what I mean?
Well, he's old school. Women should be in the kitchen fixing my meal.
You have to get Josh Schoaf on as a guest. I'd love to get Josh on. Josh is a free
busier than us.
Josh is a free bird. And he's got little tiny kids running around, little tiny motherfuckers running around.
Yeah.
So,
he's got a handful going on.
Yeah, he's got like a 2 or 3 year old, and then his son Jet is 7 or 8. He's got some little fellers. He's got a lot. His daughter's like 10 or 12. He's got some little fellers going on there. That's a lot of activities.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll have Jersey on. I mean, I don't know if whenever. I mean, the next podcast is Sunday, so I don't know if he'll be able to do it Sunday. But man, we're losing viewers, dude. This has been 12 people, man. Oh man, this is the worst podcast we ever did. I didn't really want to do it, but I did it because I feel like I owe it to the guys. So. And
someone said Mark Darnell. The problem with bringing Mark Darnell on, it's not going to be a long guest. He'll come on for a few minutes, do his thing, which is appreciated and it's funny. I just don't see him going for a half hour.
Yeah,
that's his stick,
Yeah, I don't know if it's his stick, but it's just his magic is just call into the show, call into the show for like 2-3 minutes, show his forehead, tell us some cool shit. Window Cleaners Unite. And, we ought to do a Mark Darnell Outlaw Window Cleaner shirt is what we ought to do.
Yeah, just
Mark Darnell. Just his, like, from here up of his head on the front of a T-shirt, and then on the back say, Window Cleaners, # Window Cleaners Unite.
Did you get the friend request from Mark Darnell under another name, and then the profile picture is half of his face?
No, I didn't get that. No.
Yeah, I got that. And I'm like, I had to look at it several times to see. It reminds me of that. What was that show, Home Improvement, where the guy was looking over the fence all the time?
Wilson?
Yeah, Wilson, exactly.
Yeah, I tried my best to be as well-mannered as possible on WCR's podcast.
You know what we can do? Yeah, that was a great show, by the way. I watched the Jersey and You podcast. I enjoyed that. What we can do is we can put a post up on Outlaw, vote someone in as a guest for Sunday's podcast.
Yeah.
Right? And see who is willing to do it and get the most votes.
I think you should do a podcast with just the wives, Jennifer, Leah, Hydrid, and Mark's wife.
Well,
My
I'm gonna
wife would
tell
do
her
it.
our sick
She's
Yeah,
already
you-
come on. She'd do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer will be like, fuck that nerd shit.
Give Leah a couple glasses of wine, she'll do whatever, man.
Yeah. So I don't know, but we'll see you. We'll see you Sunday with or without a guest. I don't know, but we'll have a better prepared show. Just it's we're all kicking ass. It's the work week, so you know what I mean. It's a little low energy, but we try our best.
You know, if we put the wives on here, we'd be so deflated because that'd be the highest view podcast.
Yeah.
It'd be just like,
all the chicks.
why we even do it?
Got
Yeah.
all the chicks on here.
Why don't we get
Aunt
you know,
Tammy. Dude,
Aunt Jackie.
Aunt Tammy and
Aunt
Aunt
Tammy.
Jackie want to do a podcast.
They've
For
got to be on here.
Elena's birthday. They're coming down for Elena's birthday. They're like, "Are we gonna be on the podcast? Can we do a special podcast?" My Aunt Tammy calls it a fucking pie cast. So fucking goofy, man. I love her
Dude, I think it would be
dearly,
fun.
but Jesus, is she a goofball.
She seems like she's a good enough sport to come on and have some fun.
Oh, yeah. Aunt Tammy, fuck. Aunt
Yeah.
Tammy, there is zero fucks given with Aunt Tammy. She does not care at all, bro. She will get
Yeah.
on this bitch and not think twice, dude.
Yeah.
Not think
Let's bring
twice.
Aunt Tammy on.
Yeah, Aunt Tammy will rock
Have
it
her
out
get
for
her,
sure.
get her hooked up with Skype by Sunday.
Yeah, that'd be
Serious.
awesome.
That'd be
Actually,
awesome.
That would be cool to
Yeah.
have Aunt Tammy on.
Yeah.
Window cleanse. I'd have the window cleanse on. I'd have anybody on. Anyone. You know what I mean? Suggest them, tag them. Like, man, you should go on Outlaw Window Cleaner
We
Radio.
can be
you know what I mean?
respectful for the Christian guys, man, or the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah,
can be
we could. Yeah,
respectful.
yeah, we could. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, Phil's a Jehovah and he puts up with us. Some of the ones
Well,
are more
I mean,
strict.
and I went on the WCR show, and I felt
Yeah.
like, I can handle myself in a.
Felt like you're in front of your dad.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, yeah.
Try not to let
we
him
can
slip.
always do a straight show. We can do a straight show. We've done them in the past, so it's not like we can't do it again. But yeah, we'll see you guys Sunday, and we appreciate you guys watching. And go to www.windowmagicsupply.com and give Randy some orders. Maybe get a spring order from Randy. Go to www.outlawwindowcleaner.com and buy an Outlaw Window Cleaner podcast t-shirt, man. Yeah, boy. All proceeds go to D's nuts in your mouth.
They're going to
go to-
Branson is where they're going.
Yeah, yeah.
They're going to Branson. We're going to go to Branson. Buy them motherfuckers. You gotta
Go to
rent a van.
www.simpole.com. Keep it simple, guys. Go check out a Simpole, man. They're pretty gangster. And we'll see you guys Sunday. Go
Peace.
fuck your uncle.
See you.
Peace.